You are now tuned in to another episode of the Sillygirlspodcast. I'm your girl Charsla.
I'm your girl KeeKee.
And on this podcast, we dance in the rain. Yeah, what's good? If this is your first time tuning in, we would like to say welcome. You are now a part of our family, and what we call our family, Silly Squad, okay? So all the people that's on YouTube, because we record our actual podcast as well as record for YouTube at the same damn time. So everybody that's on YouTube, we need for you to actually go to Spotify, Anchor, iTunes, however that you listen at your podcast platforms, and go ahead and subscribe to our channel, okay? And everybody who listening on Spotify, Anchor, and iTunes, we need y'all ass to go ahead and go on YouTube and subscribe as well. Because we need y'all, you know what I'm saying, double meeting that thing. You feel me? Bam, bam. Yeah, I said it. So everybody that's on YouTube, make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe. You feel me? And make sure, you know what I'm saying, you see an arrow, it's an arrow right under us. And you push the arrow button and you share this motherfucker to a friend. I said it. You share it to your enemy, you share it to somebody, and you be like, girl, they talking about your ass, girl. You know what I'm saying? Rodney did that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, go ahead and share it to somebody, okay? Now, in our description box on YouTube, we have links to our actual podcast, to our TikTok, to our Instagram, to our Facebook. Go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Follow your girls on the gram and follow us, you know what I'm saying? And see us. You feel me? Do our little TikToks and all the other stuff. But anyways, now that I have all of that out of the way, I mean, how is this ray of sunshine, this beautiful ass queen that's sitting on the side of me, you know what I'm saying, this freaky ass doll, you know, how you doing with your sexy ass?
COVID free.
Come on, COVID free!
God is good.
God is good! So, would you like to tell us something?
I had COVID.
I ain't nothing to tell me. She had COVID, y'all!
I had that cocoa.
She had that cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa.
I wasn't in love with that cocoa, but
ooh,
I made it through, so yes.
So what did you have, you know what I'm saying, what was your symptoms?
Flu-like symptoms. I feel like really fatigued. Mm-hmm. Like I was telling Charles, I'm like, dang, because I got home. I thought that from here one day. I went home and my fucking my thermostat had died. And it was cold. I was like sleeping in the blizzard. Like when cold, I felt frozen. Like when cold would get the pizza on Martin. And he was like this, and he was froze. My apartment was so cold because that's when like it was cold at night. And I was like, I'm going to thug it out because I got back late. And I was like, I don't want to bother nobody. Honey. And so the next day after that, I was like, oh my God, I done got sick from sleeping in the blizzard. Mm-mm.
We kept blaming on that blizzard.
We kept blaming on the blizzard, and I was like, but I go get tested for COVID like sporadically because, you know, whatever. And I was like, let me just go get tested. I'm like, it always say negative. I already know what I'm saying. Whatever. But honey, the thing said positive. I said, you gonna disrespect me like that? But it was just really, I was tired. I was tired. I slept a lot. Like, I slept a lot. It was really more like fatigue and flu-like symptoms, congestion, a dry cough. I had diarrhea.
You shitting on yourself, dog.
That ass was raw.
It was raw, dog.
I was like, you know what? I ain't finna wipe it no more. I'm lying. I feel like, damn, I'm tired of wiping my ass because it was just so raw. But
so you was shitting all the time and your ass was sleeping.
Sleeping
and shit.
Sleep. All you do is eat, sleep, and shit. But I was making, most people be like that. I didn't have an appetite, but I made myself eat because when I don't eat, I start shaking like a stripper. I start getting real shaky and then my stomach get hot. I know people, to my line sister be like, why the fuck do you always say your stomach get hot? I like, because it gets really hot when I'm super hungry. But other than that, I feel so much better for me. I couldn't see my boo for a long time. So I be FaceTime her and I was like, okay, I'm finna go to sleep. And she was like,
I'm gonna call you back when I wake up. She don't call back.
Because I be sleeping like all the way through. But if I wake up and I know I'm gonna be up, I'll text her. Because I don't want to start something and then can't finish it. But anyway.
Girl, you COVID free. Hold on. First off, we ain't finna, you know what I'm saying, knock over there. Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that had COVID and they, you know what I'm saying, they wouldn't they self, you know what I'm saying, after or it took people, you know what I'm saying, away. But you kind of feel like a G, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's just my science is back.
Because now you got the, you know what I'm saying, what they say, the antibodies to, you know what I'm saying, to fight that shit off.
Yep.
I nigga thug that shit
I just don't want it no more.
I know.
Because like quarantine, like I'm a homebody, but when I have to stay in the house against my will, I don't like it.
So basically you was like in prison.
I was. But I needed that rest. I rested.
You got a lot of rest.
Girl, I was asleep. I got tired of sleeping, but I slept. Anyhow,
you got tired of sleeping?
I did, because you know I sleep all the time, so when my body makes me go sleep, I'm like, ugh. Because it's my hobby to sleep, guys. I can get paid to get sleep. I'll be a rich woman, okay? But anywho's, honey, look at you. And I gotta see the lip.
Always, and I ain't even got no waves.
But no, when she had wear her straight, and
right.
when she had that gold eyeshadow, you wanna give me high. How are you doing, beautiful? Besides being beautiful, but I mean, how are you?
I am good. You know, like when, you know what I'm saying, somebody that you like, you know what I'm saying, text you and stuff.
Like feeling good.
You be like, hey, boo.
Like my day is made.
Listen, I hope that you looking. But I hope that you not looking. I don't be want him to look. Because I get nervous.
I came over today, she was just smiling. I said, what you smiling for?
Anywho.
Hey, Squad.
Listen, we hope that when y'all click on our video, on our podcast, that, you know what I'm saying, that you get just in a good mood or what, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, we because again, we are family. We say it all the time that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these conversations that we talk about, we don't just sit up and we don't call our friend and be like, girl, you know what I'm saying, but we talk to y'all because again, y'all are family, like for real. So as much as y'all enjoy us, we enjoy y'all back, like for real. Write us, let us know.
Give us some topics. I know y'all be like, we want to know what y'all want us to talk about.
Because we want to talk about, we want to know what y'all want us to talk about. You feel me?
And it's Black History Month.
It's Black History Month.
It's my favorite.
How to do it again so I can do a thumbnail. Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Why is it your favorite month, girl?
Because
why is it your favorite month, girl?
Because for one, it's Black History Month, and I love being a black woman. I love black people. Okay, I think we are the shit's naive. Okay.
Yes.
Also, it's Love Month. I love anything red, hearts, you know, the chocolates. Like, oh my God, love is a beautiful thing when it's genuine and when it's true. You know what I'm saying? Not that toxic love, not that other love, but that true love. You know what I mean? And, oh my God.
Well, hold on. But what's the main?
The main shebang.
The main reason. Because what?
Your girl was born this month.
Come on now.
Birthday girl.
Come on, birthday month. Oh, yes. Come on, Pisces.
Swimming, baby.
That girl swim the fishes.
And it wet. Just stay in water. I heard that.
Y'all, it's usually me, but you hear her.
I was just saying, like,
you know,
that fish, you know what I mean?
It stay wet. I heard you.
Fish is good for you.
It is. You know what? Stop eating cows, eat more fish. If you know what I mean.
Leave the cows alone.
Leave the cows alone. Eat more fish.
Eat more fish.
Hey, y'all.
Okay.
Listen. So, we are go ahead and jump into our first topic. And our first topic that we're talking about, we're talking about some fun today. Y'all know we talk about, you know what I'm saying, some heavy topics.
Relationships and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But however, today we are talking about the HBCU experience, baby. Yes, ma'am. Like, stop playing, okay? So everybody who is watching and listening to us, me and KeeKee graduated from an HBCU, Jarvis Christian College in Hawkins, Texas, okay? You know what I'm saying? Both of us have our degrees. You know what I mean? Like, don't get it twisted about, you know what I'm saying, what we talk about and how we talk, you know what I'm saying? We from Texas.
And
what?
We are members of the best.
The best.
Let me do that. The best.
Hold on, say that again. The best.
The elite. The omnipotent. The illustrious. Delta. Sigma. Theta. Sorority Incorporated.
Yes. So me and, you know what I'm saying, this is actually where I met, you know what I'm saying, KeeKee.
We're line sisters.
Line sisters means that we actually pledged together on the same line. Okay? She was my ace. I was number 18.
That's right.
So basically we're talking about the HBCU experience. First, it's Black History Month. We keeping everything black this month. You know what I'm saying? And we are giving y'all, you know, for even the ones that are looking and listening, you know what I'm saying, that's probably still in high school or anything like that, that we, listen, pick your HBCU. It's nothing like
it.
An HBCU.
Yes.
So I would say for me, when I was in high school, I had I always wanted to go to Prairie View.
Yeah.
So Prairie View A&M, and I had got a volleyball scholarship to go to Prairie View. It was a partial scholarship. It wasn't a full scholarship. But however, in my high school, one of the recruiters from Jarvis, Mr. Duncan, may he rest in peace, whatever. So he was, you know what I'm saying, he was a Jarvis alum, and then he was a recruiter or whatever, and, you know, he was telling us, you know, to apply and all this stuff. So I got a full scholarship to Jarvis, and so I was like, go to Prairie View, where, you know what I'm saying, where I really want to go, where it's like a piece of it, and I would have to pay and get loans and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? My grandma was talking about putting, you know what I'm saying, some loans on the house stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I would never forget, listen, I'll never forget me and my granny in the living room. I ain't gonna cry.
Okay.
But me and my granny was in the living room. She was like, cause you know, my whole dream was to go to college. I'm like, go to college, go to college, go to college. You know what I'm saying? And so my grandmama, she was like, you know, I'm so glad that my grandbaby wanna go. I'm gonna put up the house. You know, whatever I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man. And so when I got the full scholarship to Jarvis, I'm like, go to Prairie View where I really wanna go. It was only partial, you know what I'm saying? Or go to Jarvis and it was full. I was like, fuck Prairie View, let me go to Jarvis. You feel me? And so I went on and went to Jarvis, and that was the best decision I ever made.
Well,
you know
I'm so glad you did, because look.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm so glad that I went to Prairie View. It wasn't
to Jarvis, baby.
I mean, to Jarvis, goddamn. Thank you for correcting me. But it wasn't even any, you know what I'm saying, doubt in my mind that I was going to HBCU, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm black. I'm proud. I wanted to be around, you know what I'm saying, people who look like me, people who, you know what I'm saying, was the same coach as me, people who spoke the same language as me, people who, you know what I'm saying, who...
Where you felt like you were at home.
I was at home, where it was comfortable, you know what I'm saying? So, before I even get into all that, what was, you know what I'm saying, a reason why that you went to HBCU?
It's so crazy, y'all, because I was always smart in school. Very, very smart, talented and gifted, everything. But in high school, I was all right. I was like, whatever. You know, I was just a kid, you know? And so I knew I wanted to go to college when I was younger, but when I was a senior in high school, it was the furthest thing from my mom, because I was so in love with my first love. Like, I eat, slept, breathe this boy, you know what I'm saying? But oh my God, so I didn't even apply for college when I graduated, even before I go to college. And that's one regret that I had, if I could regret something, I regret not trying to get scholarships, because them student loans is on my ass. Okay, but anyway, I wouldn't change it though. You know, if I could change, I would change that, but I'm scared that if I changed that, then it would have, redirected my path to a different school. I'm so thankful for Jarvis. But anyway, the reason why I ended up at Jarvis, because a girl who I was super, super close with, we act like we couldn't live without each other, booty pals. She was right only an hour and 30 minutes away from me, but we would write each other letters, because we wrote each other letters in high school. So in college, she would write me letters, and she sent me a letter, and I got excited because it was like really, really thick. I said, oh, she must got a lot to tell me. Honey, it was a financial aid packet. And she like,
that's a good ass friend.
She was a good ass friend.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah.
She was a good ass friend. She really was. We had some great times. Like, that was my dog then. We're not friends no more, but I have nothing negative to say about it. That was my dog. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I filled out the application, and I ended up going down there, and I was like, what the fuck have I got myself into? Because I wasn't used to be away from my mom and them like that, but it was like the best.
What made it the best?
It was just the best because when you think of colleges, if you watch movies and stuff, you see the universities, how big it is, and how the campus is so huge, and you know, and like, you don't think, but me looking at the movies, you know, you see people going to class and having small talk, but at Jarvis, it was the best to me because I feel like I was with my family. So I feel like I was in the projects where I was raised. I could walk outside and see Charsla outside and be talking to her, or I could just walk outside and just see people. And it was like, you could have one-on-one for real like this with the professors. Because it's like high school, it felt like I was still in high school, but it was college. Yeah. Because I was like, I'm going to stay out the class and ask, because hell, I don't know, you know, but it was just so intimate. And it was just so great, y'all. I can't speak about, I know y'all think y'all HBCUs the shit, but I just got to say that Jarvis is the shit. I met some great people. It taught me character. It made me independent. You know what I'm saying? I met some true lifelong people, and you know what I'm saying, relationships. It just, anytime I go to Hawkins and I see that little white picket fence before I even get to it, I'll be like, hurry up. You know, I'd be like, I already got the car. Hurry up, pull up, hurry up, I already got the car. I love the intimacy of it. And I'm not talking about sexual intimacy. I'm talking about like sitting there like the people you don't even know, but they spoke. They be like, hey, because they see your face so much because it was so small. You be like, girl, hey. And y'all might sit and chit chat because y'all the only ones there that weekend. To me, a lesson what it taught me is you never know who you will end up being cool with. At a university, me and Charsla might have passed each other and never said nothing to one another. But I'm just saying, like me and her have big ass personalities, so we would enjoy it. It was gonna beat each other. Cause I came up to her and hey girl, whatever. But
I was in a pageant, y'all. I was in a pageant. And I was modeling, you know what I'm saying, on stage. And she every time we get auditorium for any event, this girl would always be. She was like KeeKee.
I'm like the old lady on Apollo.
What's her name?
KeeKee Shepherd is the host, but the Sandman wife with the curl that was always on the front row. That was her. That was me. I had my specific seat I had to have.
So I was modeling on stage, and here go this little short little, you know what I'm saying, girl. She up there, yeah, you know what I'm saying. And so, you know what I'm saying, I'm up there, I'm on stage, like, you know what I'm saying, like giving it to him. She up there hype me up, you know.
I look at her like, girl, you better work.
Yes, girl, you know what I'm saying. She doing all this stuff in the audience. I didn't know her. I didn't know her at all. You know what I'm saying?
But I meant it. Yeah. I meant it though because the confidence she exuded, just walking out like hell yeah. You know, people just like, I was like hell now yeah. And then she would always dance at the parties. And so when I would see her, I would go up to her and be like, hey, tell her to get up crunk. And I think that just would made us click. But then I don't know how we got in the conversation. I was like, you gonna pledge? We gonna be like, you gonna pledge? I was like, what you gonna pledge? She looked at me, I looked at her, and I was like,
and then it was like, okay, we click tight now. It's a wrap now, you know what I'm saying? It was the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I knew she wanted to pledge Delta too, and I was like, oh, it's on. I'm like, she gonna be my friend now.
And it was just a vibe. Our personality, we just clicked. And then the other girls too, like it was just a vibe. But what I was saying about what it taught me, because you know we get off subject, it taught me that, like I said, you never know who you'll be cool with. Of course, like I said, we were destined to be like this, but like some people where I would have never thought I would have ever said nothing to them, and when you sit and talk to them, because you were sitting and passing, but when you actually sit and talk to them, you be like, you cool with them motherfucker. You know, I be like, I ain't think you gonna be cool like that, but you cool with them motherfucker. And we would talk to the ones that nobody would talk to.
Always.
And they be like, hey Charles, hey KeeKee, we're the favorite deltas. We're the favorite deltas. I don't give a damn what y'all say.
I don't care what y'all say.
Well, if y'all ask majority of people who y'all favorite delta from Spring 04.
No, because me and KeeKee, we always wanted to make people feel comfortable and, you know what I'm saying, to feel like if I saw that, you know, if I walking around campus and I saw that you was in a bad mood not speaking to people, I'm going to go up to you, hey girl, you alright? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, that just was me. I wanted to just make everybody happy. You know what I'm saying?
And just be nice, because what's the point in just being ugly? We just was those type of people like, made people who felt probably, you could see people who felt like they didn't fit in, or
you know what I'm saying?
I gave people nicknames, you know, to make, you know, we gave people nicknames so they can rest in peace to Joseph.
Man, rest in peace to Joseph. That's the first person I thought about.
Rest in peace, Joseph. I miss him, Jesus. Like you just, and stuff like that, have you meet people and then you meet people from different states. That's the, they be having them New Yorkers, hold on, y'all.
Hold on. We need a moment.
We need a moment for the New Yorkers. I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, they would just.
It's like they used to walk on campus in their Timbs. Like, just, it's after New York.
It be like 90 or 100 degrees outside in East Texas. They got some Timbs on.
You be like, ooh, I know you from the Bronx.
And you hear it out in their throat.
Like,
out in their throat. Or even if they were from like Philly, or even if they was from Cali, it's like their accent.
If they from Rusty.
If they was from Philly.
Hey.
Hey.
Listen, what we telling y'all is, baby, listen, our HBCU experience is like no other. When I tell you, I had fun. Listen, when I tell you, our college campus back then, because now it's co-ed, we had boys' side and a girls' side. We could not be on their side after curfew. Baby, we still was on their side after curfew. You see, in them dorm rooms and all.
You see like people walking across the yard with them hoods on. You already know.
Like, you already know.
But what was so player about it,
y'all? What was it, sis?
I was an RA, meaning I was over a section of the dorm for the girls. She was an RA. Our line sisters, 2 of them were RA.
The Deltas had the girls' side.
shout out to Sarah Brown. Rest in peace.
Yeah, because she was a Delta and she hired Deltas. So we had all the dorms sold up.
All we would do was like,
what's up?
I'm having company tonight. When they had that room check, just ring
let
my
me
line
know,
and let me know. I always got caught every time.
I had got caught one time.
I got caught every time because I would tell him, dog, I'm finna go student teach. Get up and leave. He over in his drawers, Miss Brown opened the door, and she had some people with her. She was like, okay. She closed it. He said, I was in my drawers and everything. She just looked at me and said, young man.
And what's so crazy is me and her was RAs, resident assistants, for people who don't know.
Yeah.
We was not supposed to have anybody. We were supposed to be telling everybody else to get out. We weren't supposed to have no men out. My college boyfriend stayed in my room.
And I would see my the girls that I was over have their boyfriend in their room. Like,
exactly. At least
I'm like, just don't do it. Don't walk in my face. But if I come by your room and see him in, I'm not gonna say shit. But don't just walk in past like you don't respect me. But
my thing, what it was, you know what I'm saying? After, and what's so crazy, I was living in an honors dorm.
She was in an honors dorm. Her and our other LS.
Yes, and the honors dorm, their dorm was so quiet.
And her dorm mother was a damn spy.
Listen, y'all. So it was supposed to be so quiet and all the smart girls, right? And so, you know what I'm saying? They hired the loudest motherfucker on campus to be in the quietest dorm.
And then on top of the first floor, so I mean he could easily get in.
Listen, and what's so crazy is that, you know what I'm saying, because my dorm mother, you know, she had got sick and stuff. She wasn't there for a long period of time. And again, like I said, it was the quietest out of her shit. I had a meeting with my girls, and I told them, you know what I'm saying, like, basically, I don't mind y'all having no dudes in your room. Just, you know what I'm saying, be respectful of it. When I tell you, I turned that whole honors dorm out.
I can believe that.
Because then everybody started bringing their niggas in there. And I'm like, let's get this whole rolling. We have fun this bitch.
Because her dorm was 2 floors where she was resident assistant at, and she was on the first floor, right there by that back door. So out here, you had to walk in that bitch and just like, he just go in. I'll be like, and then me and my other LS, we were over the suites, which is an area where it's like more intimate. Like we shared a bath, like her dorm shared the bathroom with everybody at the end of the hall. The top floor had their bathroom and the bottom floor had their bathroom, but in ours, we had our own personal bathroom. And so it was like a little suite. It was like my suite and then my suite mates. And it was like them. My suite mate, which is my line sister, her boyfriend staying there. I ain't give a damn.
Like, first time, listen, I'm gonna get this check. And you know what I'm saying? We cool, because you know what I'm saying? I don't care. Like, because it's like, to my thing, I wasn't gonna take that job serious. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we still in college, and it's like we need to have fun. So that's why I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, on like telling doing. I ain't never tell on nobody. I ain't write nobody up. It was like, we can have fun. Fuck this shit.
It was fun.
I'm just getting a check, okay, from the campus.
It was so fun, and like I just like every girl. I liked all the girls on my side. Like, I ain't give a damn what they did. Like, hey y'all, what's up?
Yeah, that I was the coolest RA ever. But did you ever get caught in a boys' dorm?
No, but I actually was going over to the boys' side, and I didn't ever just have nobody on the campus that I fuck with like that. But when I did go and try to go to somebody's room, I didn't know the door, bitch. I was just walking around opening up the boys' room. He was in the suites, and the suites is like this. And I was just opening doors, and I know when he walked in, like, what the fuck you want? I don't know where I'm at. I ain't had no cell phone to call. I called the room, like, I'm finna come over there. It just felt weird being on the boys' side, because I'm like, they not clean.
They are not. Listen, I got called.
You did.
And listen, first off, I had to use their bathroom. Me and one of our LSs had, you know what I'm saying, we was over in one room together, and we had to use their bathroom. The boys, that shit was funky. That shit was, baby, listen, then we had to hide from, they had a dorm check. We had to hide, bitch, we hid in their dirty clothes. When I tell you, I felt disgusted. I was in there like, eh. Yeah. Like, but yeah, they still caught us.
I never got caught on the boys' side, but my ex used to always get caught in your room because he just was too comfortable. He was like, I saw me Brown, she didn't say shit. I said, that don't make it right for you to just do that. And after I get caught, he called and I go by Miss Brown, I'm like, Miss Brown.
Like, hey,
I'm like, I'm sorry. She was like, she ain't never, I just miss her.
She was so
like, she was so chill. she was so calm, and she tell you,
because she was kind of like us, like, I really don't want to,
supposed to do that. And like she was trying to micromanage because she knows girls, but now at Jarvis they got the co-ed dorm, but I'm so glad we didn't have that.
Yeah.
It was just more fun and exciting to have to sneak over and do shit, temptation. I wouldn't want to be in no co-ed dorm. I just don't do that. But anyway, if you're on YouTube and you're watching, you're gonna have to go over to all of our what the hell podcast platforms and hear the rest of this good HBCU gossip, because we got more to come. And guess what, YouTube?
We have